Well, I've been coaching a long time. And I've been a part of some great wins, and I've been a part of some tough losses, and that one certainly ranks right up there as one of the toughest losses in quite some time. I feel bad for our players. Our players competed as hard as they could tonight, and I'm very proud offensively at how good a job we did at putting together some really competitive quality at bats. Inning by inning, hit a lot of balls hard. We were very good situationally tonight, had runners at third with one out on 3 occasions and got the run in every time. I thought our approaches at the plate were very good. We only struck out 6 times tonight, and again, just thought we did a nice job offensively. Pitching wise, Davis wasn't as sharp as he typically is. He had a tough inning there in the 4th, gave up 4. But they were all on hits, all on base hits. He forced them to swing the bat. At the 7th inning on, quite frankly, we, the free 90s is what got us. All 3 guys that we walked scored. And we were down to 1 strike. I mean, we had the lead and 2-2 count, on the hitter, on Murray. And, obviously he put a good swing on a tough pitch on a slider that, just stayed over the middle of the plate, and thought Owen threw the ball pretty dang good. He had struck out 4 hitters in a row going into that inning, so we felt like we wanted to run him back out there. But you got to give those guys credit. They were down to their last pitch and found a way to tie the ball game up, and then Rothenberg hit the big double in the left center field to put them ahead, and then they brought their guy in, Gerard, and Gerard's very good. He's tough. I mean, he's got a real good slider, and he made it tough on us, there at the end of the ball game in the 9th inning. But just overall, I'm very proud of our guys and how we competed on the offensive side of things, and we needed to be good offensively. I mean, we hadn't been very good for 5 consecutive games offensively. So we needed to be good offensively. Just happens that, tonight was a night where we didn't pitch as well as we needed to. And, I can tell you this, when we put those two together, when we're pitching to our capability and we swing the bat to our capability, we put together good at bats, we're a good club. And we're going to figure this thing out. We're going to keep fighting through it. Nobody in this building is going to come out here tomorrow with their head down. It certainly hurts right now, but I just got to keep trying to find a way to get our guys to just stay positive, keep competing, and we'll be fine. But we got to turn it around tomorrow. We got to play a good game tomorrow, win the game tomorrow, and find a way to win the series on Sunday.
Coach, quite a night for Hall. Got some call there to send him and Steele home in the 7th. What did you see? What did you like about that call? And have you considered that earlier in the season?
I wouldn't say I was crazy about the call. I think what Buck saw at third base was that the lefty, obviously you can't see him. He can't see him at third base, so the only time you really want to do it is if you got a guy that pitches from the windup with a runner at third base, or a lefty that cannot see the runner. So he was timing him up. Felt like he was super slow to the plate, and he also knew he was going to throw a breaking ball right there. So breaking ball is going to be a softer pitch, which is going to take more time to get to the plate. I'm just glad Birdie didn't swing at it. So we took a gamble, and it happened to work out right there.
Tough bullpen decisions for you tonight.
Yeah.
20-inning game.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, we felt like Sam was probably the freshest of the group, and we felt like we needed to go to him first. And then after that, we were going to go to Owen and then use Carson in a short spurt if needed. Quite frankly, I thought Owen was pretty dang electric. Again, he came in and faced Nichols and struck him out. Then he struck out the side, and Crabtree, their leadoff hitter, and Taylor. So, I just thought his stuff was really, really good tonight. And again, he was down to his last strike. Again, they made us pay on the free 90s, the 3 free 90s that we gave up from the 7th inning on. All those guys scored. It's certainly tough. Holt wasn't available today. We couldn't go to Holt. If we use Carson, we're going to have to keep it short with him. So, again, weren't quite as sharp as we needed to be. All the runs that they scored were in 3 innings. Outside of that, we did a pretty solid job, but we just needed to be a little bit better in the strike zone there in those 2 innings in the 7th and in the 9th.
Coach, first start for Justin Hawkins. It'd be good to see him way down that second bunt.
Yeah.
That led to a tying run.
Yeah, no, he did. He put down a good bunt, and got on base, via the air, and he actually, the last at bat, he hit the ball really hard to second base, and second baseman was just there. So I thought he put together some good at bats for us tonight.
What'd you tell the team tonight? Sounds like you're obviously a little disappointed. What was your message to them?
Yeah, my message to the guys was, I'm really proud of them. Really proud of how, when you're going through tough times as a team and individually, we're all human. It's tough. It's really tough. You don't sleep. You worry yourself sick. You're trying to do everything you can, to get the team going in the right direction. I told the guys, I said, look, I know it hurts. It hurts. It hurts about as bad as I can remember in quite some time. But, tonight our guys played a pretty dang good baseball game. I was proud of the adjustments that he made, how competitive they were tonight offensively, and that we just needed to stay the course. We needed to stay positive and keep competing, show up here tomorrow ready to go, not to let tonight's loss linger, to put it to bed, and hopefully we can come out tomorrow and put together good at-bats again tomorrow, and we got to get a good start tomorrow. Crawford will start tomorrow. Clark is down for tomorrow. We will evaluate him tomorrow and see if he is potentially available out of the bullpen. But we had to make some adjustments. His arm was a little bit sore. We got him checked out. So we're going to have to kind of wait and see with Clark if he is going to be available. But we had to scratch him from his start tomorrow, and Crawford will get to start in his place.
Coach started Hall in center, bench T.O. tonight. Everything okay with T.O.?
Didn't bench T.O. T.O.'s injured. So he injured himself in practice yesterday. It's an eye injury, and he is going to be out for the weekend. We anticipate him being fine. He'll get checked out by the doctors on Monday, I believe, and then we will know a little bit more of a timeline as far as when he would be able to play again. But he is out for the weekend.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Yep.